Lee, start transmission.
So, yeah. Looks like now I'm handcuffed here with you.
Well, what do we have here? A couple of drifters.
Well, hello, officer. How was your day?
My day is going very well, and it's about to get better knowing that I just arrested 2 people who were planning on blowing up the city.
I'm not...
Pretty quick to deny that.
I'm not part of whatever's going on. I followed
seems like
her.
you know a little bit about whatever's going on.
No. No. Do not try and twist my words to make me guilty of something I am not knowing of what is going on.
There was no talk of blowing anything up. Nothing.
Just came to talk to this lovely lady about another person. That is all. She invited me up here.
So this is your apartment. Well, you'll be happy to know that the drone over there created and executed a search warrant in under 10 seconds based on a phone call we received saying that there were 2 people in this very building discussing blowing up the city. I found 2 people in this very building, both of which vehemently deny any allegations of attempting to blow up the city, but it seemed like you knew what I was talking about before I even got going. Before that conversation even got off the ground, you were already to shut it down.
It's no secret that none of us hate the government.
Oh, some people, not you. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, I'll fully admit I hate the government.
I feel like you're kind of easing me into it, saying, oh, well, some of us hate the government, so it's only natural that some of us would also want to blow up the city.
Well, I actually have my personal reasons against the government, considering considering I'm a clone of somebody.
And?
The government should not be making clones of anybody just because they get off on some kind of sick, twisted game.
Well, you're your own person. You have your wills, your wants, your desires.
You
don't necessarily... What?
Shut up now.
Anyway, I am going to be conducting a search of this apartment. Now, you can tell me why I watched you try to fry all of those computers over there, or I can just get the hard drives, get the SSDs, and in a couple days we'll have everything that you tried to wipe off the face of the earth. Why don't you save us a little time and get some good time on cooperation, compliance?
Go ahead and try.
No, for 2 people who have nothing to hide, it sure looks like you have a lot to hide.
I'm just here for a discussion on somebody. That's the whole reason why I'm here.
So, was there anybody else in this apartment? You know, with the 3+ boxes of pizza, bagged lunches, several glass bottles everywhere.
This is a drifter apartment where people from the wasteland come to stay.
Oh, okay. They just don't like to clean up after themselves.
I never got around to cleaning. So this
is a drifter apartment that's basically available to anybody who knows how to get here. That's a pretty expensive computer over there.
I built it.
And you just leave it here for anybody to use?
Well, they need a password.
But they could steal it for parts.
Not exactly.
You know, something tells me you're trying to shift the blame onto somebody else here. I don't think just anybody gets in here. Looks like you have a lot to lose by just letting anybody in here.
Oh boy. Where's my Englewood? Damn it. Hey, can you do me a favor and scratch my ankle with your foot? I know it's really weird.
Go ahead.
Drone. Set automation.
Thank you.
Connect to Wi-Fi. Cellular data. Nearby satellite tower at... What are we looking at? It's probably 8027. Begin intercept of ingoing and outgoing signals at satellite tower 8027.
Affirmative. Beginning scan. Collecting archival data.
Yeah, my foot is getting hot. What the hell?
Are you okay?
I don't know why. It's just that one ankle that you itched. Now it's getting hot. Problem is, though, I can't take these fucking boots off. I'm cuffed for no reason. What the hell?
Quit making noise over there.
I'm sorry. Fucking ankle's burning.
His ankle's burning.
Oh man. Ow.
Alright, you two. Let's start by seeing some identification. You can either tell me your names, or I'll just take a picture of your faces, and in a couple minutes I'll have both of them. And everything you've ever done. Every police encounter, every traffic ticket, every loan you've applied for.
I could tell you what the government gave me.
Sure, we'll start with that.
The government gave me the name of Dilo Wins Jr.
Ah, Dilo Wenz Jr. There must be more than one of you running around, because I just peeled one of you off the street not 2 hours ago.
As far as I know, I'm the only one.
What about you, ma'am? What's your name?
I'd rather not say.
Well, that's just unfortunate. Okay. Hey, dispatch. I got a picture coming in for you. You got anything for me?
Checking. Verifying identification.
What the hell?
Positive identification on Lyra Quinn. Inactive detective warrant. Born August 23rd, 2059. Occupation unknown. Residence unknown.
How's your ankle?
It don't burn anymore, but I'm just in a lot of pain, but I can't stop moving.
Information complete. Archive of outgoing information from the apartment still ongoing.
Thank you, thank you. Miss Quinn, you have quite the history. Possession of an illegal firearm, Class 1, evading a police officer, attempted murder of a police officer, and I happen to find the same gun on you as I put you under a search. Simple assault, evading police officer. Now, anybody with a head on their shoulders would assume it's reasonable to believe that you would have killed me if I hadn't gotten you in time. So, why the gun? Why the attempted murder on police officers?
It was an accident.
It was an accident.
It was a legitimate accident.
Started a shooting in the laundromat. Ran, chasing the apartments where there was a standoff. Doesn't seem like that's a mistake. Seems like an intentional homicide of somebody. A human being, might I add. The people like you are why I send the drone first, and I come in later. I don't feel like getting my head blown to bits by somebody who thinks that they're above the law. I feel like that's precisely what I'm dealing with here. Both of you reported for a discussion of terrorism, blowing up the city, innocent people, lives taken.
We never talked about that. We never
Really?
did anything.
I just came to talk to her because I have met her earlier today about a certain individual that I wanted to talk to.
Really?
Yes.
That is the truth.
Well, Mr. Wenz Jr., I don't see any reason to keep you here. I'm more interested in the convicted felon who's been reported for yet another crime. You have a squeaky clean record, and I hope you keep it that way. So you are free to go.
Do I get my knife back?
No, I'll be keeping the knife.
Just hold on one sec. Like I said, if you ever see her, tell her that I'll be looking for her. I can't help you.
Say hi to my drone for me on the way out. He likes human interaction. Yeah, dispatch, come in. What do you got? Outgoing signal from this very apartment. Okay. I have the motherboard, the RAM, any hard drives, CDs, storage devices from that computer. We'll be examining it soon. You, get out of here. I don't want you tampering with a witness.
No, I'm not.
Alright, then don't give me a reason to cuff you again.
There's no reason to anyway.
I'm sure I'll
Have
find
it-
one.
You had no reason to do it the first time anyway.
You had a knife on you. It was for my safety and yours.
If somebody has a knife does not mean they're always going to use it.
Sure. Better safe than sorry. Now get out of here. This
Sure
isn't your
thing,
property
officer.
anyway.
You have a good day.
As well, fine citizen.
And Lyra, I'll be talking to you again shortly.
Fuck.
We'll be seeing about that one. Maybe it'll be behind bars. So, now that he's gone, maybe you weren't covering for him, maybe you were, I don't know. Do you want to change your story now that he's not involved?
He wanted to talk to me about Minerva.
He was trying to throw you under the bus. So...
He was threatening me with a knife.
He was. Well, we have his information. We'll deal with him later. That doesn't explain why you have a firearm on you. That doesn't explain why you tried to kill the computer as I began executing a search warrant on the apartment. What are you trying to hide from me? Come on, we both know it's something. You said you're a friend of Minerva's?
I'm not a friend
That'll
of
only get you-
Minerva's. He wanted to talk about Minerva.
Okay, so how do you both know her?
I just know her from the streets.
Being associated with trash like that will only get you so far in life. I hope you know that. That's why you're
From
here.
the wasteland.
That's why you're here, handcuffed in this shitty apartment with a police officer standing here and a drone armed to the teeth outside in the hallway. Not too much good can come from someone like her. Just some fair warning
The
for
only
the future.
interactions I've ever had with her have been in Legion with everybody else or out at the farm.
The farm? What's the farm? No, I hear a lot of drifters from this wasteland thing. All these people talking about this place called the farm. Like it's some kind of social spot, some kind of hangout. It's like they worship it. What's so important about the farm?
All I did was see her there.
Really, but why is the farm such a hot spot to gather to meet your friends? What's out there?
I'm not saying another word.
You realize you're making it worse for whoever owns that farm. Everybody else who might be at that farm right now. They don't know what's about to hit
where
them.
it is.
Well, I'm sure I could find out.
You
There are only
won't.
so many farms left in the city. Or in the island, too. Yep.
You won't
I
find
love... What's that?
it. You won't find it.
Yeah. Right. On our drones in the sky, there's not a thing they can't do.
There's more danger to
Oh.
the wasteland than you think.
All they need is a large enough heat map. Some unusually large gathering site out in the middle of nowhere, and that'll probably narrow it down.
What large gathering site?
Oh, don't you know? You see the heat map of activity, foot traffic, if you will. You see where everybody is at any given time. Don't know who, we don't know why, but let's say Legion, for example. Pretty bright spot on a satellite map. Big red and yellow circle in the middle of a city. Then you get out into the desert, the wasteland. There's almost nothing out there. Maybe a few people here and there. 1 or 2 dots, blips on the radar. So, you see a few of them get together, 5, 10. Then that becomes a little suspicious. What's out there? What's so interesting about that
I never
one
said
spot?
that the farm was out there.
Well, where else would a farm be? You can try to cover for it all you want, but
You're not
I'll
gonna
find
find
it.
out.
listen. It won't stay hidden for long. The Night City Police do their jobs very well. And when human error is taken into equation, when we factor in human error, we still have the robots to pick up the slack. Drones with perfect reaction time. No stutters. Nothing to prevent them from taking action when necessary. No hesitation. They analyze the fact patterns like a math equation. go over and over until they get one absolute answer, and they're never wrong. So you think you can fool me, but you can't fool the algorithm.
You can always fool the algorithm.
Yeah. Oh. I am going to be taking you into custody and placing you under arrest for possession of an illegal, unregistered firearm, Class 1. But, you've already heard this before, so I'm just going to read you your rights. At this time, you are now under arrest. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you by the state of San Andreas at their expense. Do you understand your rights?
I do.
Walk out the door, face the drone, and have your face uploaded to the database.
Oh?
Left. What the fuck? What are you doing here? Hey, come back.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. No, put that away. I have a clone in the city, right? And the last location he was at was here, and I heard some voices, and I thought, maybe he's still in there.
No, he just left not 10 minutes ago.
Son of a bitch. Well, yeah, after the last one, it just went completely dark.
Yeah, you might want to get him under control. I'm looking for him, so if you see him, turn him into police custody. He was holding this woman here at knife point.
I don't mean any disrespect, officer. I mean, I really don't. But whatever situation is going on, I will personally take care of. You have my word on that.
Holding a knife to a woman's throat is not a personal problem between you and him. This is a crime that needs to be dealt with. If you see him, bring him to us. If we find him, we cannot guarantee his safety.
He may be a little upset with me because I knocked his ass out at the bar.
Knocked him out at the bar. Listen, yeah, you might be trying to cover for him, but just because you have the same genetics does not mean you're the same person.
Not according to the government.
Yeah, well, that's something I don't quite agree with, but I'm not allowed to say that between you and me. Anyway, if you see him, he needs to be interrogated. You have no proof that he did what he did, it's only hearsay, but I did take a knife off of him when I was executing a search warrant on this apartment, and I want to follow up on that.
Alright.
Wait.
What? Is that your drone out that
I was
window?
piloting that to conduct the initial raid in the apartment. I didn't want to get shot in the head, so I figured if somebody was going to take the bullet, it would be a $5 million drone that we could replace.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to be arrested. Freeze! Stop!
Lee, end transmission.